with a second and a half left on the clock to knock off Lincoln, and St. Augustine's trying to pull the upset here tonight.
Falcons and the Rams, longtime rivals. They had some close ball games. One was in overtime a couple of days ago. They know each other very well. Winston-Salem State's going to come at you in different ways, kind of sort of what you saw against Livingstone. They're athletic. St. Augustine's has got to be disciplined. They got to take care of the ball.
St. Augustine's in the road blue. Winston-Salem State in the familiar white and red. As the Rams push it on the offensive end.
You won't get anything easy when you play against Winston-Salem. You get mid-range shots, you got to knock them down.
Hicklin errant on his first attempt. Christopher Hill, Deshaun Dyson, Jalen Richard, Kashawn Chait, and Sean Hauser, the five on the floor for the Falcons. And Dyson, number 15, a guy that can really get it done for St. Augustine's, averaging 18 points a game and the second leading scorer for the Falcons.
Dyson, one of the leading scorers in the conference, Scott, this past season. Kid from Chicago is a streaky shooter. He's a volume shooter. He's going to take some shots. When he gets on that run, he's really tough. Averaged about 18 points a ball game. He's got to have a good game.
Falcons got here, knocking off Shaw 64-61. So they've had one game on the floor here in Royal Farms Arena. First time here under the lights for this tournament for the Rams.
King's had to buy today, has not come home with the win.
Cook from outside knocks into three. Javante Cook, an all-conference performer, knocks in his 45th three of the year.
We say it a lot about guys that are very young and athletic. Javante Cook fits the bill, 6'6", can run the floor, can make plays inside and outside, only about 185 pounds soaking wet.
Dyson curling, will bring it out. Campbell out on him. Shot clock winding down and under 5 here on this trip. Richard will have to hoist a deep one. Ends up with an air ball. And on the break, wouldn't drop in for Cameron Campbell, but the redshirt senior will earn a trip to the line.
Might remember Cameron Campbell played his first few years up in Lincoln. Lincoln, Pennsylvania, was an all-conference performer. Grew up in Fayetteville, transferred. Fayetteville State and Winston-Salem actually were, thinking that they both were going to get him. And they ended up at Winston-Salem State, but then had to sit this past year because of COVID, obviously. So he's been anxiously waiting, getting in the red and white, and he's just been that guy. He can give you the inside, he can play outside. He's big enough to guard a post if need be, quick and small enough to guard on the wing, but doesn't score a great deal of points. I mean, it's about 12 points a ball game, but just does all those intangibles.
This is Josh Page, who just came in for Dyson. Page, a senior from the Washington, D.C. area, and a bucket good for Hauser.
The thing that scares me about this game for St. Augustine's perspective is, are they able to get enough points? Can they score well?
Our Coke's Zero Sugar keys to the game.
Well, it's about, no giveaways. You can't turn the basketball over 15, 18 times like they do. And you got to finish plays inside. Ram tough. Number 3 defensive team in the CIAA, 66 points. And the thing that you didn't say, the Rams say, we got the belt. It's been a long time, but we have the belt.
Championship still does reside in Winston-Salem. They won the 2020 tournament in Charlotte. Roberto Colon hitting that game winner as they won by 1 point. Rams looking to defend their title and win here in Baltimore. Up by 4 here early. Here's Hicklin driving in, and a bump will go on Keyshawn Tate, the senior from Baltimore. Gotta be a thrill for a guy like Tate, who plays collegiately in North Carolina, able to come home here for the conference tournament. I'm sure his ticket requests are through the roof. You always have a lot of them.
I do, but you know what I tell people? I said, now, you can go online and get them. You can go to the arena and get them. But Stan can't get them for you. I want you to come. But then the second thought, I don't mind if you stay home and watch it on TV. That helps us out too. But just be a part of the conference. How about that?
I agree. First foul of the game on Christopher Hill, and the third team foul on St. Augustine's. Get a good look at Marcus Johnson there, head coach of the Falcons. 8th season. Pretty good player back in the day at Central too, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, part of that. He was on his coaching staff with Blow back when St. Aug won that first championship about 10, 11 years ago, and was at Shaw, has done some, dibble and dabble in some semi-pro stuff. Dad was one of the first African Americans to play at NC State back in the day. So, he's got basketball all in it.
Hauser backing his way in, had it taken away by Cook. Rams will push it now the other way. Secondary break action, and inside, Rasheed Merlin. Look what I found.
Tony Hauser, I don't know, just didn't see it, turned the wrong way. Ball went right under his chin. Rams off to a good start.
Leading by 7. Hickman went for the steal. Now gets back defensively. Shot clock at 10. And Page has to force one up. Got it to drop in. Nine to 5 Rams. Quick pull up by Hicklin on the answer.
Jonathan Hicklin.
Dyson back on the floor, will give it up to Hill. Here is Chris Hill looking for Dyson. He'll have to create now. Shot clock at 3. He sees it, drives in, and lost it on the bounce.
Just where Earl Monroe played, did all his damage. And Cleo Hill, they are considered it. Earl Monroe and Cleo Hill, probably the greatest basketball players ever to lace them up in Winston-Salem State. That's a lot of players.
His dad was what, second in scoring with the Pearl Pro Seconds?
In the top 5, I think. Was an early draft pick of the old St. Louis Hawks. And, ended up having a great coaching career up in New Jersey. But Cleo Hill, anybody know? Ask Al Roseborough. Al Roseborough, tell you.
Foul on the floor as Merlin was making his way to the basket. Speaking of Cleo Hill Jr., there's a lot of guys, a lot of coaches on the sidelines in this league that you could line up who would still tell you they could probably shoot it a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah. Marcus, Cleo Hill. Coach Brooks is a top 20 scorer up at Bowie State. Yeah.
Now, I've never seen Lonnie Blow.
No, Blow was big time. Blow's in the Virginia Wesleyan Hall of Fame. Well, Blow was big. Blow will tell you if you don't believe it.
Oh, I know he will.
Got a picture in his office of him driving on somebody with a big afro. You got to take it to Outback first before you get to see the picture.
He's lost that afro now, that's for sure.
Luke DeLessio was pretty good at Catholic U back in the day.
Shot clock winding down on this trip. And the possession arrow will keep it here on this end of the floor for Winston-Salem State.
See, Scott, those are the plays that St. Augustine's got to finish. They can't have those ragged. Think about all the ragged plays, broken plays that Lincoln allowed for Livingstone to get some run. And Winston Salem does a really good job crashing the glass, and they've got to get rebounds and stops. All those 50-50 balls, all those loose balls, they got to make those plays to win this game.
Teal lets a three ride. Rebound cleared away by Todd Smith. 11-4, Winston-Salem State leading.
These were the number 7 and 8 teams in the conference rebounding.
And a nice drive and finish by Josh Page, who has been aggressive since coming in the game. He's got 4 now.
Hey, Josh Page, kid from up in this area. Remember the DC, kind of takes it inside, uses the left hand, played through the bump, flexing a little bit.
Had 13 in the win over Shaw. 6 of 7 from the free throw line in that game. Gives Marcus Johnson a capable scorer off the bench.
So a little zone there for the first time.
Teal drives in all the way in, didn't get the roll, but there's the stick back by Merlin.
6'9", 250, takes up space, kept the ball high, finished strong.
Lead out to 6 for the Rams. He'll double here. Got Dyson pinned on the end line, spins away from it. Smith launches a three.
Wow.
And a big time shot by Todd Smith. If he can get that going, look out, was 4 of 5 from beyond the arc in the win over Shaw.
Second best three-point shooter for St. Augustine's, and that was one of those broken plays at that time they had success with.
Here's Parson down the lane, goes to the left hand. And the rebound secured by Dyson.
.55 points, 60 points in that neighborhood. That bodes well for St. Augustine's. Anything over 65 is going to be tough for them.
Ball batted around and picked up by Richard at the end line. He'll save it back out to Page. Dyson now will back it out. Dyson, who averages again 18 on the season, second best in the conference, yet to score here. Shot clock winding down. He'll have to create, goes all the way in, didn't get the roll, hustles for it, and last touch by Parson, and the Falcons will keep it.
And obviously hit very hard with COVID and whatnot, so they didn't have fans in Game Center for some games, and then as we got into January and some of February, it got into Game Center, and it became a very, very tough place to play like it always is. And so Winston's playing some good basketball right now.
1 on the shot clock. And a bucket there by Hill.
I like Christopher Hill. He's a kid that transferred from UNC Pembroke, and kind of one of the leaders of this basketball team, and makes some good decisions. That time kind of got left open on his left side. I forgot he was left-handed.
Oh, good look inside there to Jackson, who just didn't look the pass in. And now, believe it or not, St. Augustine's with a chance to take the lead.
And a nice job of settling down from a rocky start by the Falcons.
This pace of play as this game goes on is becoming increasingly the way the Falcons want it.
Slower, more deliberate.
Page from deep, long rebound, bounces out, but Campbell quickest to it. He'll flatten it out now. Teal, pass inside. This time, Jackson catches it and flushes it home.
That was an excellent pass by Teal. Took no time, caught it, released it, finished with the play. Great job.
Puts the Rams up by 3. Richard shut off, kicks it back out to Page. He'll rise and fire. And draws a foul on Hicklin.
Watch this, Scotty P. In transition. Secondary break. Watch the catch. No time. Boom. No look. And And that's you couldn't have asked for a better play than that. Again, look at it. Everybody kind of standing around. You know you're not in defensive position, and it only takes a second. Boom. Snap pass. You catch. I finish. Nice job, Shamon Jackson.
Yeah, great feed by Hicklin. You like the dunk, I like the pass.
No, I like the pass. You like the dunk. Let's tell the truth.
Oh, I'm the point guard here.
Yeah, but you're not
the finisher,
yeah,
right?
but you're not really that accustomed to passing that much. So therefore, you know, that's why you like the dunk. I appreciate a good pass.
I like the dunk because I can't do it.
You go shoot it, yeah, but you want a nice pass.
He keeps me honest. He definitely keeps me honest.
I know you. I've been around you a long time. I play you. We understand. And you have to step your game up with honesty on TV when you're working beside a Hall of Famer.
That's exactly right. Greg Goins sitting to our left. SID extraordinary at Bowie State University. How many years were you there? 18 years and going into the Hall of Fame tomorrow morning.
The question is, and I sure hope I can see it. Wave, Greg. Wave.
There you go.
I want to know how many times you're going to wail up. It's okay for you to tear up a little bit.
3 from the outside by Teal. Winston-Salem State finding the range from outside. Now 2 of 4 from beyond the arc.
Andre Altice and Dr. Beverly Downing, who actually went to Livingstone and works at St. Augustine for many, many years. And Greg and Amba Congola played North Carolina Central. Greg Jackson and Jamie Waller, who's the second leading scorer, I think. No, the third leading scorer at Virginia Union all the time. Has a basket.
There's Page with the steal. And will go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Think Josh Page likes playing here in the Baltimore area, his home area?
Get in the passing lane. And take it up strong. You know, again, we can't talk about it enough. You're going to expect some contact. What do you do once you get the contact? Do you play through it? Do you wait for the whistle to blow? It may not occur. He takes it up strong, gets it, and now a chance for the 3-point play again. Page having a nice game so far.
He really is. Knocks it in, and now with 9 of St. Augustine's 16.
His season high is 15. Had that early in the year against Glenville State. Followed it up a couple weeks ago with 13 against Shaw, so he's off to a good start.
Yeah, certainly.
1-3-1 here out of St. Augustine's.
Teal will kick it out. Cook for 3. The Rams heating up from outside.
I tell you, Javante Cook has got all the tools.
Winston-Salem State shoots 33% on the season from beyond the arc. Percentage-wise, that's
off his knee.
Off his knee and the other way. Amongst the best in the conference. The Rams shooting it well here today. Hey, 21-16, Winston-Salem State. Shot clock at 9, and out of control is Teal driving down the lane. And that'll be a charge as Jalen Richards stepped in alertly.
Teal just a little bit out of control. Gets right there. Richards easily in the lane. Teal was a 2-time state champion down at Farmville Central High School, the Jaguars. He comes from great basketball lineage, and so he understands at that time got caught maybe a little too deep. A good defensive play by St. Augustine's and Mr. Richard.
Dyson fakes the pass, launches the jumper, and it's good. His first bucket of the game, and brings the Falcons to within 2.
Take away the passing lane, I'll just take the jump shot.
Pressing up on Parson here now. Five to shoot for the Rams. Fennell will try to get it done. Goes glass. Ball poked out to Dyson. He'll run with it. Dyson, 1-on-3. Missed it. Gets it back. Couldn't finish there. And finally, Javante Cook clears it away. Parson looking inside. They'll work it around to the corner instead, and the three is good for Xavier Fennell.
You remember he was a vital part of that championship team 2 seasons ago. I mean, you know, 6'4" kid out of Knightdale, North Carolina, Raleigh. So, you know, he's been over to St. Augustine a lot of times.
Picks up the steal there.
He's just that kid that can make that play. Here we go.
Long hit ahead to Cook, who snuck behind the entire St. Augustine's defense. And the Rams push the lead out to 7 now.
Second time tonight where St. Aug defenders were not aware where the basketball was located, and Winston-Salem State was able to get easy baskets out of that.
Touch inside for Hauser. He'll spin, goes to the left hand, and just enough, not enough of the angle there. And Winston-Salem looking to add to the 7-point lead now. And Merlin, looks like he lost it out of bounds. The nightcap.
Yeah. Thursday night, Baltimore's figured out what they've been missing all these many years. They'll be here. He's getting locked and loaded now. Can't wait till tomorrow night.
Dyson had it ripped away. Cook on the steal. He'll ease it up now, wait for his teammates to trail. Campbell swings it over to Parson. And now they will reset. And off the ball, a hold underneath on Moses Mapungo, 6'9" junior.
Foul call number 35, Moses Mapungo. His first personal.
That's his first. And the 15th foul on the Falcons. Three is good by Cook. The hot shooting continues. That's now 5 of 7 threes for the Rams.
It was Cook 5 for 5.
3 of 3, 5 of 5 from the floor. Step back jump shot by Dyson to answer.
He is a long range shooter, but he's working very hard to get his shots.
Parson can't shake free from Hill. Campbell goes inside, brings it out, 5 to shoot. They'll lob it over the top to Merlin underneath. Goes up a second time, rolled off the rim.
St. Aug hanging in there still. Got to find a way to just milk this thing to stay within 5, 6, 7. If not, can get the lead by halftime.
Hill for 3, rebound underneath, and another set for the Falcons. Mapungo on the offensive glass.
Did a good job there. He's a good rebounder, long arms. Not a big score. There's a staggered screen. We saw success with that earlier in Virginia State. We had to lay up out of that.
Have to get going here with 2 on the clock. Page will crank one. And Merlin controls it for the Rams. Hands it off to Parson. Parson penetrating. Dishes it over to Campbell. He'll go back inside. Fades away, and a nice touch.
The ball in the middle of the floor, swing it to one side, let an athlete take it back to the middle and just elevate. That's nice basketball by Winston-Salem and Cameron Campbell.
Pushes the lead to 9. Page drops it inside. Little jump hook is good by Mapungo.
Mapungo can keep the bigs active and engaged on his end. that can help St. Augustine's on their perimeter. But he's got to be able to score when he gets the ball in the paint.
Campbell drives, big time jump stop and gets the roll.
Cameron Campbell.
And
in that close win, had 10 against the St. Augustine's club a couple of weeks ago, and 10, ironically enough, against Livingstone. But their ability to make the basket from 15 feet and in makes the three-point shot a little easier for this team.
very efficient 5 of 7 on threes here in the first half. Richard steps back, won't get it to roll in, and now a chance to extend the lead to double figures here for Winston Salem. Teal takes a peek up at the shot clock, swings it over right side to Campbell, who will drive into traffic, lost it, and here come the Falcons. Hill stops from the free throw line, pull-up jump shot is sweet.
It's a nice shot by Hill because he knew a defender was bearing down on his backside there and just stayed with the shot, finished it, got a basket out of that. A badly needed basket for the mighty Falcons.
Lost to Art, the pull-up jump shot on the break.
No question about it.
2 minutes left in the half. Javante Cook along the baseline and battling hard underneath. Reed gets tangled up with Hauser, and a foul on Hauser.
Watch this. Kind of checks behind him, knows there's a defender there, but just kind of pulls up, has got space. Good concentration to get to your spot and then just pull up, elevate, and score on that.
Get to that free throw line and make a decision, right?
Yeah, but especially tough when you know you've got someone right behind you, and you don't know if they're going to try to steal the ball on your way up, or they're going to try to cap you as you're taking the jump shot.
Teal stumbles to the deck. Falcons will swarm on him. Somehow he gets the ball away to Reed, and Winston-Salem State hangs on to it. And then a blocking call underneath on Jalen Richard. And Marcus Johnson, I think, prior to calling that timeout, has been imploring his group to stop the penetration by Winston-Salem State. They have been content to get the ball in the lane and finish or get to the free throw line, where they are 5 of 7 here in the first half.
If you're St. Aug, you got to do your work early, because the wings, the point players are very quick, and they can score off the bounce as easy as they can pass it. And when that happens, that also makes those jump shots from 15, 18 feet easier as well. So they don't have to shoot a lot of threes because they've got great penetration. Their wings are probably some of the best in the conference. St. Aug's got to find a way to keep them out of the paint.
Hill fades, can't get that one to drop in. The rebound out to the Rams, and they will push up the far sideline. It's Cook, and another foul on the Falcons. And again, when you are that aggressive offensively, Stan, it seems like as a player you're going to be rewarded that much more often.
Yeah, they're quicker to the basketball. And you saw it in that game we just had, where just being quick to the ball, being aggressive, taking it strong to the hole can result in some baskets, some deuces, some threes. And hey, right now, Winston-Salem's playing not a flashy game, but a very efficient game.
Yeah, they have kind of, if you can say it, quietly built a 10-point lead.
Yeah.
Hasn't been like on an 8-0 run or series of big runs. They've just methodically pulled away here in the first half to lead by 11. Just about a minute left. And shooting 56% here in the first half.
Be good for St. Aug to get a basket before half.
And get it in the hands of Dyson. Nothing coming early for him, and it's blocked away by Cook, who came over to help.
Dyson's 6'1". Cook's about 6'4", 6'5" with long arms and elevates.
Rams turn it over. Falcons will push the other way. Page lost it on the bounce underneath. And Winston-Salem State can't hold it here for the last shot. Parson wanted to get going, but he heard Coach Hill in the background saying, pull it back. $10 left to go. This is Cook with 5 on the clock. Bounces and over the top of the backboard. 2.7 seconds left here for St. Augustine's. Marcus Johnson pacing the sideline here. .7 left. Here's Dyson, gets a good jump on it. Runner.
All right, we got to look and see now what Marcus is getting ready to dial up. He's got to have more ball efficiency. 7 turnovers on 10 field goals made. Only 4 assists. The first possession, you have a turnover. And that's not a formula to get back in this basketball game. These first 4 minutes, and you hear it all the time, all over the country at every ball game, first 4 minutes.
Right.
These first 4 minutes are huge for St. Augustine's to either stay in this basketball game or start making some plans maybe to get down the interstate.
Right. Which way is this game going to go here? And it will be telling here to start off. Big time block by Dyson, who came in on the weak side. 3 blue jerseys diving on the floor earlier tonight. In the other quarterfinal, it was Livingstone scoring with just about a second left on the clock to knock off Lincoln. They're in the semifinals to take on Fayetteville State. And as we told you, Virginia Union awaiting the winner of this one. Hickman down the lane, had it swatted away. Wide open is Cook for 3 and rolls it in. The hot shooting continues for the Rams.
Possession, you didn't stop them. Have to use a timeout. You get a shot, you don't score. They come down, hit a basket, boom. And that's how games get away from you.
Boy, Tate almost traveled, kept that pivot foot down. He'll drive it in, had it swatted away. Parson in transition to the corner to Campbell. He'll drive, scoops, it wouldn't go down. Jackson on the offensive glass couldn't quite control it. And last touch by the Rams out of bounds.
Cleo a little befuddled on that one. All right, here we go.
Where do you go for a bucket if you're St. Augustine's on this trip?
Well, Dyson's their top scorer, but other people have got to step up and find a way to do that. Hauser wouldn't be a bad idea.
Hauser spins, had it blocked, gets it back, uses the rim that time to shield it away the defender, and much needed hoop for the Falcons.
Yeah, but that's a hard way to get 2 points.
I think that's a good way to describe it. Everything has been difficult for St. Augustine's on the offensive end. Hicklin nudged out of bounds, and that'll be a foul on Tate. Both the games in the regular season were pretty good games. Winston-Salem State won 61-58 and then won in overtime.
The overtime game was about 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Looking to knock him off a 3rd time. Campbell open off the set play. His 3 won't go in, and Dyson away with the rebound. Hill drops it off. Hauser had it blocked away, gets it back, blocked again, but this time there's a foul. And Sean Hauser, the junior from Charlotte, trying to assert himself. now for St. Augustine's.
Have you ever noticed that the more you try to adjust your shot in the post area from someone, the more it gets blocked or you don't finish the play, as opposed to just going in there and just taking the contact, whatever it may be, or missing the shot? Now, I'm not saying that he would have scored on the basket, but it sure would have been an easier play for him. Just go through somebody, make them hit you, than to go and adjust, get the shot blocked, and then go and make 1 out of 2 free throws. Because every time you touch the basketball right there, if you're St. Augustine's, Marcus knows this. We got to score. We've got to put points on the board.
Again, a team which is last in the conference in scoring at right around 63 points a game. They're going to be hard pressed unless they have a big half to get to that here today. Merlin misses the little baby jump hook, so you get a stop on one end. Can you convert here coming this way?
Might get involved with a little two-man game right there if you could. Hauser and Dyson, they're on opposite sides of the floor.
Dyson working off a screen, but boy, Campbell really denying him.
That's nice.
He'll cut back door. Couldn't finish it though.
Really nice pass.
Campbell drives in, kicks it to the corner. Cook for 3. Got it!
The 2 you don't get, the 3 they get.
Cook 5 of 6 from 3. He's got 21. All-conference performer showing his stuff here tonight. Back to Hauser inside.
Tony Hauser.
Right now, that's their best option to get points. Go inside to the big. Hauser, a 6'9" kid out of Charlotte, transferred in from Catawba Valley Community College.
4 minutes into this second half. One more time for Cook. You betcha!
No, he didn't.
Javante Cook setting Baltimore on fire. 6 of 7 from 3. 8 of 10 from the floor.
Ties his career best at Winston-Salem State. He had 6 threes against Johnson C. Smith late January.
Meanwhile, Hauser trying to go to work and misses that one. Rams looking to push. Campbell collide.
And every time, good half-court offense, he's wide open.
Well, I think you mentioned there, good half-court offense. He's getting good looks, taking good shots, and making them pay off. And the lead is at 15 now. Dyson just cannot shake free from the defense, but finds a teammate and a much-needed triple by Hill.
I really like Hill. And I watched him play early in this season against Bowie State in Raleigh at Emory Gymnasium. And he's just got a calmness, a leadership ability about him. Stepped into that, knocked it down, they needed that.
Basket's good. And Cook saying, you're going to press out on me? I'll drive it in.
Well, it makes it really easy to put it on the floor when you've been knocking threes down. Works a little magic on him, goes between the legs, goes up, elevates. Probably was a no call, if anything. Got to protect the airborne shooter, definitely. So he can't argue with that call.
All-conference performer and playing like it here today. Mapungo will check back in for St. Augustine's.
Kind of remind me of a kid they had 4 or 5 years ago, the next to the last championship, Justin Glover. Kind of reminds me of Glover. Not quite, a little bigger than Glover.
But another guy who had a feel for the moment and ready for the moment, like Cook has done here tonight. Hard fall after the miss by Richard, but the stick back is good underneath. Winston-Salem State up by 12. It feels like it's a lot more, though, doesn't it?
It really does.
Parson had it swatted away, but a foul as well. Will send Isaac Parson to the line. Mapungo picking up the whistle, his second, and the third team foul on the Falcons.
Look at the scoreboard, you're thinking 18, 20, 22 points. But, you know, St. Augustine's gets a few stops, gets on the run. They're still in this basketball game. Plenty of time. But you got to execute now. Marcus Johnson. Great basketball history.
Parson knocks them both in. Trying to get St. Augustine's back into the championship game and win one. They've won 2 as a program, 1997, 2010. It has been a while, and finally Dyson able to break free, and he had to do it quickly. Can he get himself going?
Fonte Moses, the late great Norvell Lee on that 97 championship team. Had to win 4 games in 4 days to do so. Was a low seed. Won the CIAA championship. Which reminds me, St. Augustine's, Coach Bowser, the football coach, is also the athletic director, had a big win in the season. We've got the Lawrence Peaches Coleman golf tournament. No, serious, Peaches, longtime coach, won the national championship, went to the White House, all that good stuff. Passed away this summer, just before, and they have an annual golf tournament in his honor. Be in June at the, where? I can't tell you where it's going to be in Raleigh, but I'll be there. Yeah. We're going to bring all the crew.
There you go.
Bowser invited all of us. Well, he invited me. And then I said, well, I'm going to have a team. So I'm going to get a team. I'm going to get a team, my guys, it's you and, and guys in the truck and, coming in there, Rusty and all that, Crow. And then I'm gonna get my other team, Flight and all them boys, Flight, Nicosia, all those guys.
Be a good time.
The losing ball crew and the ball fairway group. I'm gonna be on the fairway group. But Peaches Coleman, legendary coach with St. Augustine's. Great that they're honoring him. George Pup Williams, a longtime coach. Also, I saw Pup yesterday. 35 national championships. No, correct it. 37 NCAA championships.
Pull up 3 by Todd Smith. Much needed bucket. The senior has hit 2 of 2 now from beyond the arc. Cut the lead down to single digits at 9.
Get you a stop. Get you a score, Falcons. You're back in this game. You make Winston-Salem get a little tight sneakers.
Fennell drives and dishes to Teal for 3, and he answers.
And if they're tight, they'll just kind of loosen them up a little bit. Spot jumper on the wing.
Just got to kind of suck a little bit out of the air out of you if you're St. Augustine's. Make a little run, and Winston-Salem State responds right back with the 3. Now you've got to do it again here. Page, baseline, hangs, finishes, and draws the foul.
Still some fight in them, Falcons.
Josh Page off the penetration here.
Watch this, Scotty P. Little head and shoulder fake. You got to reach. You know you got him when he reaches, and you go right hard to the glass. You know there's going to be contact. Doesn't matter. Play through it, get the foul. Now make the 3-point play.
Page with 11, now in double figures for St. Augustine's. And looking to pay it off here. And once again, cut the Rams' lead down to single digits. And gets the roll.
Friendly roll.
He'll sub out, gets a breather as Chris Hill comes back in.
Number 5, Chris Hill, back in the game.
Teal straight down the lane and finger rolls it over the front of the rim.
Man, that just made the coaching staff really erupt. I mean, there's no way a guy can start 20 feet away from the basket and literally go right down the lane and lay it in and nobody get a hand on it.
Pass deflected, turnover. Rams will run in transition. Campbell, Bob.
Etienne Thomas, the athletic director, got a lot to be very proud of. What do they say? Enter to learn, depart to serve. Winston-Salem State.
Dyson steps back, tough jump shot up. Mapungo got a hand on it and touched it last. And now St. Augustine's will pick up full court.
Headingham, I couldn't think where it was. Headingham Golf Club. That's where that Peaches Coleman golf tournament's going. I couldn't think. I just blacked out. I'm not in golf mode right now. There's going to be a Headingham golf course in Raleigh in June. St. Augustine's golf tournament. Just support it.
I'm with you.
Yeah, you will be.
Campbell drives in,
Count
score
that.
the basket. And a blocking foul underneath. Cameron Campbell, redshirt senior from Fayetteville, driving in.
Not a lot of points, just solid. Swing the ball, and see, he drops in there, and there's 4 blue shirts, and no one ever gets down in defensive position to stop the basketball. You reach at it. He's too good. He's got too good a first step. He gets in the lane. He's going to elevate. There's not a lot you can do except foul him and then tell the scorekeeper put it in the book.
So Richard picks up the foul on the block.
Winston Salem State used to have a really good golf tournament, too. Big House Games Classic. I used to play in that back in the day. Missed it the last couple of years because of during football season. Tim Grant. You know Tim. Tim Grant, Tim.
A lot of nice courses.
The stuff you think about, yes. You know, you think Winston Lakes over by campus. The thing you think about right now, because we're in February, we're in March Madness is close, and so that means it's almost, you know, a tradition unlike any other is coming.
The
NCAA tournament, that's what it is.
That's what it is. Dyson steps back, long range.
That was a pretty jump shot. He really seeked that. Great rotation, followed it through. He liked that one himself.
He's going to need a heat up. He's got 11 now, 4 of 13 from the field, but is perfect from beyond the arc. Teal drives in, scoops it, and scores. Again, every time it seems like St. Augustine's hits a big shot, maybe the momentum might turn. Rams come right back and score.
Ooh, that's illegal.
Offensive foul on Hill.
Watch Sean Dyson here. Screen, step back. Gets up against a tall defender. That time he got some space, was able to elevate and knocked in a nice 3. He liked it.
Rams by 13 as we approach the midway point here in the second half. Teal, a little stop and go and a finish with the left hand.
Quick first step, long arms, uses the glass, gets the basket.
Redshirt freshman from Greenville, North Carolina. 62-47 now, Winston-Salem State. And a reach-in foul will go on the Rams.
Better learn the name, Samaj Teal, because you're going to hear a lot about him over the next few years. Quick step, elevates inside, uses the left hand and kisses it off the glass.
15 foul against Winston-Salem State. Smith now will trigger it inbounds. Batted by Teal and picked up by Fennell. Two-hand flush, and the Rams are opening things up here with 9:20 to go. Page will drive it in, wave off the basket, get a foul on the floor. 64-47, Marcus Johnson seeing this one start to slip away here a little bit. Inside, Mapungo with a nice turn and fire.
It's only a junior. has been such a choppy season for all the teams in the CIAA. They played, they didn't play some. Like I mentioned earlier in some of the other games, had some games where you didn't have fans, a lot of games where you didn't have fans. So, you know, to be able to stay in class, do what you got to do and play, that's a nice tip there.
Hicklin tips into rare. Javante Cook missed from 3. Almost went in for Cook, too. Spun out.
So I tip my hat to all of these guys and ladies, too. So next year will be a lot better, I think.
Flushing it home. Our strong mover of the game brought to you by Hercules Tires. 66-49, Winston-Salem State. Dyson off the mark. And 8:20 left to go. Rams have led the entire way here. Hicklin baseline. And lost it out of bounds.
He had poster on his mind. He had poster
You're
dunk
right.
on his mind.
Page looking for Dyson off the ball, and a hold by Fennell. 1-1. See, the Falcons have to start gambling a little bit more on defense here.
Well, they kind of have been most of the game. They got to tighten up the defense. I mean, they've gambled sometimes, and it's definitely not been effective. Giving up some shots. I mean, Winston-Salem shooting 58% in this basketball game, and you know, 24-41. So gamble, chase, whatever you got to do right now. And you just kind of get the feeling that the door is really, really closing on St. Augustine's right now.
Falcons are shooting 42%.
Yeah.
You know, 6 of 12 from 3. I think if you told Marcus Johnson, hey, you're going to shoot 6 of 12 from 3, still some time left on the clock, he would take it. But Winston-Salem State has just been too good offensively here
They really
tonight.
have.
Page will drive in. High arcing shot off the top of the backboard. And a foul underneath on St. Augustine's.
Thing interesting about Winston-Salem, they've been in the middle of the pack primarily. Shooting percentage, but the last few games, shooting percentage has gotten much better, especially because they're playing better defense. Shot a season high 56% in a loss. That game that we keep referring to against Livingstone last week down in Salisbury.
That
down in
overtime
Trenton.
game, yeah.
Which actually they were leading. I had a turnover, and then, you know, it's made the big shot to tie it in overtime, and then they still had to hold on and try to figure out a way to win it. That was an outstanding ball game. So,
Speaking about outstanding games, how about Cook? Now has 28 to lead all scores. And without question, the all-conference performer, senior grad student, has come to play tonight. Let's take a little glance up at the scoreboard, seeing his number there maybe. He'll remember this one for a while. Rams up by 20. And another foul.
Foul call number 3, Cameron Gamble, his third personal.
Will go on
Bonus
Gamble.
situation, the 18 foul.
And the 18th foul, so a 1-1.
Number 15,
for Deshaun Dyson.
Dyson at the line, shooting 1-1 for St. Augustine.
Have to remember Dyson, excuse me, just a sophomore. He's got a lot of good hoops left in him.
and he'll get stronger. Kid from Chicago, so I mean he understands how to play, and you know, I think one of the things he's going to have to work on is improving his shot selection. Sometimes he kind of gets ahead of himself, tries to do too much one-on-one. In other games, not necessarily what he's done in this tournament, but other times I've seen him or looked at some tape.
5 on the clock. Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness!
Javante Cook doesn't want the night to end. 31 now. 7 of 9 from 3. 72-49. As Dyson sees another one rim out. Cook might want to save a couple of those, right?
Wow, we've been together too long. Now you kind of wonder, you know, how much longer would Cleo keep him in the ball game?
Parson drives in, got a little nudge before the shot from Hill. Watch again here.
Takes him one-on-one, little cross right there, cross again. Finds his spot, gets his rhythm, knocks it in, shakes his head, says, wow. Bench is excited for him.
So yeah, we're good. We're good. He has had some kind of night.
He's had 7 20-point games or better. Season high was 29 until that 3 a minute ago. Led the Rams in scoring 11 times and probably make that 12. So in his one season so far, he has definitely made an impression on the Winston-Salem State fan base and on his team.
Well, Teal has 13. He's the only other Ram in double figures. I think you can mark that one down. Kick it out, extra pass. Cook had a notion. He'll give it up to Parson, and he drains it. Lights out shooting for Winston-Salem State. 11 of 17 from 3.
Made 11
good looks too.
Yeah, only one other time this season they made as many as 11.
75-51, 5:14 left on the clock here, and a turnover by the Falcons out of the timeout.
Been that kind of night.
It has been that kind of night for Marcus Johnson and company.
That gives us in custody number 25, Tony Hauser.
As Smith will check out, senior from Burlington, North Carolina. Rams led it by 11 at the half and have not looked back. And Reed taking it strong to the basket.
Cross, gets inside, little spinner. Set a hook right there. Set a right arm.
Foul will go on Hauser. That is his 4th. Under 5 left to go. And for St. Augustine's, that is their 13th turnover now. And a lot of long faces on the sidelines now for the Falcons, as it has just not been their night here tonight. Winston-Salem State has pulled away with really good offense and solid defense, and they will go back to the line. Cameron Campbell will. And the expressions, the looks, the posture tells it all. A lot of emotions go into this tournament every year.
You talk about it from the moment you put the uniform on in NCAA at the tournament and having the opportunity to win the tournament. And like we've said a lot, and we'll continue to say, this has been an unusual last 2 years since we were last together for the championship. We've endured a lot of pain, and we've hopefully had some smiles along the way too. But you know, this is very tough to put the uniform on and For some of them, this is the last time they may ever play. And it's a tough time, and you know, we've missed so much, and so just so happy to play. I mean, you know, it's just so happy to have the tournament back. I mean, you know, fortunately we were able to get it in 2 years ago before everything kind of shut down, but last year was not a lot of fun. A lot of fun at all. But we're happy that some things have progressed, made better, and we're here. Glad to sit back beside you, be on the left side. And, Greg Goins, a Hall of Famer, is only like 8 hours away from his induction.
Greg said he's not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Oh, I know.
I don't blame him. Ceremony tomorrow morning.
Did they give you a bronze bust and stuff like that, like they do in the NFL? You don't know.
Greg's just looking for a good breakfast in the morning, probably.
Yeah. We like breakfast. Bring us a program.
3:30 left to go in this one. It has been all Rams here tonight.
I used to do the Hall of Fame. We were only doing the 2 games. I used to do the Hall of Fame. I really enjoyed that.
Been to a lot of ceremonies. Parson will drive in. Isaac Parson knocks in a couple free throws. 79-53 now. Winston-Salem State. Jump hook will spin away, and Winston-Salem State now. Here, Stan, you'll play tomorrow night against Virginia Union. What will it look like between now and then for this club and getting ready for that game? Want to get off your feet as quickly as you can, I guess, first and foremost.
Get off your feet. Get off your feet. Get some food. Wind down. May have a little meeting with them tonight, you know, late as they're eating, just to kind of give them an idea of what's going on. They know each other. They played twice already. Virginia Union won both of them. One of them was that Chris Paul Classic up in Connecticut back in late November. But they're no secrets. They know what they've got. Both teams have got to do. Union's rested, and you know, you talk, and then they'll get up in the morning. You know, depends on what kind of risers these guys are, but you know, 9:30 or something. Get them out of bed, maybe a little earlier, and just look at some tape. Maybe see if they can get into a gym. I'm sure they've got a place secure in this area. Cleo knows a lot of people up here. You know, you go and just kind of do a little light walk through, maybe just to get the blood circulating and doing treatment. And eat again. Eat, hydrate. And then, you know, what time's the game? 8 o'clock?
Second one, yeah.
Second game, 8 o'clock. So now they got plenty of time. So they can get some rest, get off their feet. Most important thing now is just to kind of clear your head. Now, the trouble with most tournaments, but especially one like the CIAA, is that there's so much excitement. There's so many things. And the biggest problem Cleo's going to have to do now is to really get his guys to lock in, just kind of focus. Don't think ahead. Be happy with what you're able to do, and then just say, okay, hey, let's turn the corner to tomorrow. I mean, you know, you got fans that are around you. They're telling you how great you are. You know, we're going to win it. We're going all the way. And, you know, just, which is nice to hear. But right now, you know, just let's get this game over with no one getting injured. Get off your feet. Get some food. Get some sleep. And then do your prep work, however they do it, for tomorrow.
Under 2 minutes left in this one. Remember also, as Cleo Hill Jr. looks on his club, that Virginia Union played yesterday. They didn't play today. They've had the whole day off, so to speak, you know, practice, but they've had a day of rest, if you want to call it that, and see if that becomes a factor for the top seeds. Fayetteville State also not playing today.
And they probably got up today, you know, didn't see Coach Butler, but I'm sure they got him up. They practiced. Probably a spirited practice to go over a lot of things they did the night before. Very blessed practice that they get to have it to win 1 point over Coach Brooks and Bowie State. And then they did some things, and they're resting. They're probably watching this ball game. And you know, they'll shoot around tomorrow, and here we go.
Winston-Salem State going to get a timeout just so they can get some subs into the game. This club leading by 30 here with 1:15 left. Jalen Parker, a junior from Rollsville, North Carolina, on the floor. Daquarius Wilkins, Stephon McLeod as well. And you see St. Augustine's
Just Page there, probably hitting the floor for the last time.
Senior from right here in this area. Yeah. And 1 minute left. Jump shot is good by Parker. And the bench, Winston-Salem State, loves it. Ryan Moore, sophomore on the St. Augustine's club, gets a shot up.
What did we learn today?
Please educate me.
Well, we learned that even with a year and a half away from the NCAA tournament, the NCAA still delivers. It's special. People get ready and play. They play your best game, and you better be ready when you step on the floor in the NCAA. And we also found out the city of Baltimore, you stepped up after a long hiatus, a real long time. First couple of days of this tournament have been very nice. Thank you for all you've done.
Yeah, it's been really good up and around the city here in downtown Baltimore and inside the arena here at Royal Farms.
Yeah, if those people are delivering, everybody said, oh, we're going to send you some crab cakes and we're going to bring you some this. All right, we'll see. I'll see what packages are waiting for us.
Another one of those seniors for St. Augustine's.
Nice.
Todd Smith knocks in the jump shot. 3 of 3 from beyond the arc for Smith. And Winston-Salem State can run out the clock here. Rams will lead this one from start to finish.